What's up everybody, this is Ven bringing back the MOC Spotlight where we take apart what you build. For today's episode we'll be taking a look at 3 different MOCs. We're going to try a new format where I try to go over multiple MOCs per episode, give some brief thoughts on why I like them, why I picked them for the spotlight, and I'm hoping that this kind of changes things up for the better, adds a little spice to the show. So with that said, the first MOC we're going to be looking at today is Shadow Titan Teridax, by none other than username Teridax16. Now this MOC was actually posted last year and somehow I just did not catch it. But I guess it's never too late to say how awesome I think this MOC is. He's big, he's menacing, evoking all these characteristics that I would associate with Teridax, the main villain from Bionicle, for those who are not as familiar with Bionicle. I know nowadays we're getting a couple of you guys come to these videos, and since we usually get Bionicle content on this show, I feel like I gotta give you guys some context as to what we're looking at. But anyway, big, evil-looking dude, black, gray, red, all these evil-looking colors. That's not all. As you can probably tell, there's a lot going on with this MOC. A closer look at the torso reveals a lot of ball and socket usage, among many other technical aspects of this MOC, which looks to be done not only for stability, but for added articulation. And the kind of posability you can pull off with this looks very organic. He can twist his abdomen around. It looks like he can raise his shoulders. Like, look at this pose that he manages to pull off. That just looks awesome. And with that size and stature, you bet he'd have a really mean swing. Can you imagine how good he would be at the high striker? He looks like he could just use one arm to send that thing off into space. Overall, as a purely Bionicle-based creation, I would say this is definitely one of the best I've seen recently. And it kind of inspires me to work on my old Makuta MOC from way back when and kind of spruce things up a bit, take some hints from this. Because again, that articulation this figure has, biggest selling point to me right there. The next MOC I want to look at is Son of Makuta, Power Scream, created and posted to the message boards by Jafa. Now I know we've seen Jafa on here a couple of times, but I gotta say he's been coming out with a lot of cool stuff. And honestly, it's so hard to not feature a Jafa MOC on the MOC Spotlight. I'll be browsing the message boards looking for the coolest stuff, and it's almost like a guessing game. Like, which one can I pick that isn't by Jafa? I know that might sound like a good load of malarkey to some of you guys, but I promise you it's not on purpose. But regardless, I gotta say, this MOC, incredible. It almost looks like a 3D render. Like, the shaping and the proportions are so precise, it makes the MOC look like a sculpture. And it's that kind of style I've been trying to perfect for myself for a while. I really do enjoy that style. But aside from that, we have a nice color scheme, good articulation, a unique build all the way from head to toe, and a really cool feature with the head that allows it to expand, kind of like the Rahkshi would do in the Bionicle Mask of Light movie. There is only one thing that perturbs me about this MOC, however, and it would be the staff. It's not a bad looking staff, I just wish it had the same cool factor that the rest of the MOC did. But that aside, I still wish I could build like this, so whatever. Great job again, Jafa. I am not gonna feature you next time. I'll see you in like 2 months. Just stop posting such good stuff so often. Okay, no, it's not your fault at all. In all seriousness, keep doing what you're doing. There's no bias here. You're featured on the MOC Spotlight if I think you deserve it. Now, the next MOC I want to take a look at, and the last MOC we're going to have for this episode, is the Black Raptor Work in Progress, created and posted to the message boards by Rocky Mountain Rattlesnake. Now, I like this MOC for 3 simple reasons. 1, it's a dinosaur. 2, it's a dinosaur. 3, look at that face. It's amazing. As a kid, I always tried to build the perfect Bionicle dinosaur, and I could never quite pull it off as well as this. It's incredible just how accurate the proportions of this MOC are, and this looks like the silhouette of a velociraptor from Jurassic Park. And I think what sells it to me the most is the tail. Look at the way that it transitions from the thickness of the tip of the tail to the thickness of the part that meets the rest of the body. That looks very realistic. I also appreciate that it looks like the figure has a good bit of articulation within the tail, the legs, arms, neck, everything. I wish there were more pictures of it just to showcase that. Now, the only thing I will say is that I kind of wish this raptor had that trademark giant claw toe thing that you would see in the velociraptors from Jurassic Park. That's kind of like their trademark even though those velociraptors aren't actually velociraptors. They're based on Deinonychus and Utah raptors, other kinds of dinosaurs that you probably don't care about, but I just, have to throw in a little bit of my own personal rant here and there about nerdy stuff that I care about. But anyway, a big claw would have been nice. It's okay, it doesn't have it though. It still looks awesome. Gotta love the kind of stuff you can pull off with CCBS. And that pretty much wraps up everything for today's MOC Spotlight, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you think of the new format in the comments below. Of course, leave feedback for the creators of the MOCs in this video at the boards at board.ttvchannel.com. And also, while you're at it, go ahead and post your own creations to the message boards if you haven't already. It's a very quick and simple process. You sign up for free, you upload your pics, you show them off, and then you wait for your chance to be featured on the MOC Spotlight. Remember to maintain a positive attitude, support each other. Any sort of disagreements or criticisms you guys may have for each other, please be sure to bring it up in a polite manner. And as always, I thank you for watching. I'll see you all next time. Also, follow me on Twitter.